With the impending release of Wicked, For Good and the rousing success of the first installment, musical movies are hotter than ever. 2025 has also seen K-pop Demon Hunters become the biggest movie in Netflix history, while the best modern musicals include The Greatest Showman, In the Heights, and La La Land. Everyone knows those movies, even if they don't truly appreciate the musical genre. However, the true fun is finding the hidden gem musicals. The ones that manage to feature fun musical numbers and great singing on relatively small budgets. They flew under the radar but are actually some of the best musicals ever made. Vivo, 2021. It's kind of surprising that more people don't talk about Vivo. This Netflix original animated movie features the voice talents and songwriting skills of Lin-Manuel Miranda, and there's simply no bigger name in musicals these days than him, thanks to his creation of Hamilton and In the Heights. Vivo tells the story of the titular kinkajou, who loves the music he performs with his human friend Andres. When Andres dies, Vivo goes on a journey to fulfill his destiny and deliver a love song to a retiring singer whom Andres was close to. Reviews for Vivo were strong, with praise going to Miranda's songs, the animation style, and the talented voice cast. Miranda is joined by Brian Tyree Henry, Zoe Saldana, and the legendary Gloria Estefan, to name a few, giving Vivo one of the best musical ensembles around. Sing Street, 2016. Released in 2016, Sing Street is something of a different kind of musical. Instead of people randomly breaking out into song and dance numbers, the film tells a story that's centered around the creation of music and the formation of a band. In the film, a teenage boy forms a band in an effort to impress a girl he likes. It's a simple setup, yet it works because it's heartwarming, relatable, and of course, the music is a highlight. Several songs that the titular band crafts are memorable. Sing Street was well received, with acclaim going to the 80s Dublin setting, the musical performances, and the acting of the cast, which includes Lucy Boynton, Jack Reynor, and more. Sing Street was also nominated for Best Picture, Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes. Oliver and Company, 1986. Walt Disney Animation Studios is often associated with musicals. Their biggest movies include The Little Mermaid, The Lion King, Moana, Frozen, Aladdin, and several others that feature iconic songs that have withstood the test of time. However, one Disney animated movie that remains an underrated gem is Oliver and Company. Inspired by Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist, the film follows a homeless kitten who finds friends in a pack of dogs to help him survive his time on the streets in 1980s New York City. Oliver and Company should be remembered better because of the sheer quality of the music. The story itself is strong and is much better than the mixed reviews it received, but the music is top-notch. Why Should I Worry is one of the best Disney songs in history thanks to Billy Joel's fantastic talents. Sing 2, 2021. The first Sing movie in 2016 became a hit that grossed over $600 million and gets replayed on TV networks all the time. Kids everywhere loved it, and the soundtrack, which features covers of popular songs, is one of the strongest points. Sing 2 is a sequel that's just about as good as the original, yet it has kind of been forgotten. It didn't perform as well at the box office, though the COVID-19 era has something to do with that, and it doesn't feel like it has the same staying power as the first. That said, Sing 2 is actually pretty great. Reviews were strong and the new musical numbers are fantastic. From Scarlett Johansson's take on Heads Will Roll to Halsey's Could Have Been Me to the addition of Bono to the cast, Sing 2 has music everyone can enjoy. Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas, 2021. If you've never seen Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas, that's understandable. This holiday film is a spin-off of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, a fantastic show that was criminally underseen and cancelled after 2 seasons. The premise sees Zoe end up with the ability to hear people's inner thoughts through extravagant musical numbers only visible to her. Following the show's unjust cancellation, Roku picked up the rights to cap things off with a holiday movie, Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas. The film picks up where the show left off and gives fans the satisfying ending they wanted. Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas also works as the kind of holiday movie you can watch each year. There are covers of everything from Christmas hits like It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year to pop songs like Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe. Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical, 2022. Most of us grew up with Matilda, whether it was Roald Dahl's book or the 1996 movie starring Mara Wilson. A lot of people don't know that a stage musical was made based on the story back in 2010, which is what led to the creation of this remake. Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical tells the story we've come to love but does so with the addition of some fantastic songs. Alicia Weir is tremendous as Matilda, especially when she has to sing Quiet, which she delivers so well. The film itself is great, especially with Emma Thompson's unrecognizable performance as the villainous Ms. Trunchbull. It holds an impressive 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and the final big musical number, Revolting Children, is pretty epic. Across the Universe, 2007. It's rare, but there are a handful of movie musicals that are based on the songs of a particular act. For example, Mamma Mia is solely focused on music by ABBA, while 2019's Yesterday is about the Beatles. However, Yesterday wasn't the first musical centered on the Beatles. That was Across the Universe, a jukebox musical from director Julie Taymor. Set in the 1960s, the film tells the story of Jude, a man who leaves Liverpool for the United States to find his father, only to fall in love with Lucy, who joins the anti-war movement of the time. Across the Universe does a really good job of balancing the romance with the political themes, but it's the music where it shines. The movie features more than 30 songs by the Beatles and was nominated for Best Picture, Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes. Burlesque, 2010. Your film is guaranteed to have good music if the likes of Christina Aguilera and Cher are your two leading ladies, which is why Burlesque works so well as a musical. The film did moderately well at the box office but didn't receive rave reviews. That's probably why it has been forgotten to time, but any musical fan who checks out Burlesque is bound to have a good time. The movie follows an aspiring singer who heads to Los Angeles to make it big and ends up as a performer at a struggling burlesque club. The dialogue might not be anything special, but the cast, Aguilera and Cher, are joined by Kristen Bell, Alan Cumming, and more, bring it with their performances, and the musical numbers stand out. Watching Aguilera's protagonist become the club's main attraction is captivating.